everyone, I'm Shivani Jayachandran, and for today's video, I'm going to review an article that is published in the British Council portal. Let's go to the first part, which is the introduction part. The possible title for the text would be The State of the Current Global Era. The reason I chose this text is because it interests me the most. While we might have all been engrossed in using our social media often without valuable input in our daily life, this is something I felt required a little more focus considering the lack of awareness on the topic, and hence I decided to choose this particular text. Next, let's move to the body paragraph part. The purpose of the text is to teach or to educate the readers on the topic that has been discussed in the article and to bring awareness to the readers on the state of the world. The intended audience of the text would be the global citizen. The thesis statement of the text is rising violence and population rates means humans are killing each other in ever larger numbers and being born at rates the world's resources cannot sustain. To make matters worse, all the wealth is concentrated among a handful of people in the world's wealthiest countries. The topic sentence for paragraph 1 is let's take the global population first. The whole of paragraph 1 would talk about the current global population and also a prediction supported with statistics and facts. The topic sentence for paragraph 2 is improvements in technology and health meant fewer children died young, fueling rapid population growth. Meanwhile, the topic sentence for paragraph 3 is the biggest factor in child mortality is poverty. And as for news stories that makes us think the world is an increasingly violent place, there is cause for some optimism too, is the topic sentence for paragraph 4. Yes, the topic sentences do relate to the thesis statement of the text. All four of the topic sentences directly and indirectly connect to the thesis statement of the text. Most of the time, the author uses statistics to support each topic sentence. Not only that, the author also uses facts that relate to the topic sentence that enhance the reader's interest to keep on reading the article. The arguments are indeed convincing because the author fills his or her writing with facts and statistics that prove the author is not telling something fake but something that is proven by international organizations like the United Nations. There are few opposing views mentioned in the text. For instance, the author has mentioned in paragraph 4 that as for news stories that make us think the world is an increasingly violent place, there is cause for some optimism too. The author feels that even though the world seems to be a violent place, he or she also feels that there's some light regarding this issue. The author ends the paragraph with statistics that shows although deaths are 9 times more likely to be a result of violent crime than political conflict, the global murder rate fell slightly from 8 per 100,000 people in 2000 to about 5.3 in 2015. Finally, the conclusion part. Free Malaysia Today FMT in 2021 reports that Malaysia's poverty rate spiked to 8.4% in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, according to Economic Affairs Minister Mustafa Mohamad. In 2019, the poverty rate stood at 5.6%. Mustafa Mohamad said the pandemic had caused disruptions to people's income, leading to many more households being exposed to poverty, especially for those in the B40 and most vulnerable categories. However, Malaysia had been successful overall in managing poverty and improving the quality of life. Malaysia has done a tremendous job in eliminating extreme poverty and has brought down absolute poverty nationally over the years. However, further examination at the state level indicates a rise of two concerns: a high prevalence of absolute poverty in poorer states and growing rates of relative poverty in developed states. The information in the text is absolutely important to me as a student, as the text brings awareness to the state of the world and encourages us university students to keep track on the current issues not only nationally but also internationally. That's all from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my video.